Hello friends, good morning, happy Monday, welcome back to this week's vlog. This week I thought I'd share with you guys what this week looks like. We're down to 2 weeks of school and that's it, guys. I cannot believe it. It's already getting really close to that end of the year, and today's especially busy because we are going on a field trip. Yay! Are already on summer break. Hooray, I am so glad for you guys. But if you're not, I want to tell you to hang in there, and I want to share with you guys this week some activities that we're doing and some things that we have going on, because honestly, if you're not having fun teaching them, your students aren't going to have fun learning them and doing these things. So keeping students engaged is so important at this time of year, I think, and it's a good time, honestly, to involve those projects that you don't get to do during the year because you're so busy trying to keep up the pace and doing the things that you need to throughout the year and teaching them the skills they need to know. So at the end of the year is when I like to do all of my projects and all of the things that I really don't get to do at the beginning or during the school year. So this week I'm going to share with you guys all of the things we have going on, and today actually is a field trip day. Yay! So I'm so excited because we are going to, and if you can tell, I'm wearing a bathing suit, so you can tell that we're going to the beach. So excited because I have never had this experience with a class with my students, and this is the first field trip I've gone to since I have been here on the island. So I'm really excited to do that with my class. I go to the beach often. I would say not often enough, but I'm really excited because we're going to be doing an investigation. So we use science FOSS kits here at our school. It's a new curriculum the district has adopted. I have previously used it before, and we're going to be doing an investigation on weathering and erosion and deposition. So why not a better way to get out and do that at the beach? So I'm really excited to be able to do it with my class and do that investigation. Instead of doing it indoors, we're going to be doing it outdoors at the beach. And we're going to be going out around 10 o'clock and coming back at the end of the day. So I really won't get to catch up with you guys during like my lunch break or anything. So I wanted to let you know that I will see you guys this afternoon after school, and I want to share with you guys how the field trip went because I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I need to get some paperwork done as far as having like the attendance sheet, the chaperone list, all of that good stuff, because I think it's really important to have all that organized before you go on a field trip, and I want to make sure that I have everything I need for this field trip because I'm also going to be giving it to the sub to use and any of my chaperones. We're going to be doing like a whole lesson out there, and then at the end we might have some free time. But I want to make sure I have everything prepared for this lesson. And yeah, we're going to be having a really busy day, but I think that we're going to make it. We're going to do great. I did want to show you guys something that we do have in the classroom that's quite exciting. I'm currently doing like theme days kind of thing for till the end of the school year, and it's really exciting because they get to pop those balloons back there. And I've got this idea from Instagram. Plenty of teachers are doing it. There's so many different ways you can do it. I thought I'd use this whiteboard space back here, and as you can see, one of them has been deflated a bit. So I think, or two of them. So I think I need to fix that. But one of the days was beach day because our field trip got canceled last week. So I had to move it. And so instead I had them bring in their inflatables. And they're like, oh, are we going to take these to the beach? I was like, no, we're not going to take them to the beach, but we are bringing the beach to us. So I had my students bring in some inflatables, and we used them as our smart seats. So let me show you what those look like. So this is what our inflatables look like. I actually bought these two, and then my students brought in some of these. One of my students brought one of these, and then we have some more over here. And all my students do is use them as their smart seats. They're so comfortable, and my students love it. and there's plenty of room in the classroom, so this is what they look like. So great, so much fun. I'll show you guys a picture of what it's like when my students are using them. So this is a great way to get students to get excited about coming to school and honestly learning and doing things independently. So very exciting. So right now I'm going through my checklist, and I got this template off of Teachers by Teachers, and it's by Pocketful of Primary. This is an amazing template. I love how simple it looks, and I love how detailed it is, and I genuinely appreciate how detailed it is and how I could just simply go through my checklist and get what I need and be prepared for the field trip. So I did want to show you guys this template because you can find it on Teachers by Teachers, and it's by Pocketful of Primary. She is an amazing teacher, and this is what I'm using right now to go through my checklist and make sure I have everything I need. And then I'm going to be giving my parents this little packet here. And this goes actually through the lesson we're going to be doing at the beach, and it talks about the items we're going to need and reviewing the process of erosion with my students. And we actually have a song for this, so I am going to be showing you guys in just a little bit what the song looks like and what the movements are for it, and it's so much fun. I really like this song. And then they're going to be jotting things down in their journals, and it goes through in detail the lesson we're going to be doing, and all the parents and chaperones that are going to be helping us out are going to kind of help us keep students on track in making this possible for my class. And then the final thing is our group discussion, and we'll talk about some group discussions and answer the focus question with the students at the beach. And then I have here my schedule for my parents, and I just go through and break down the times and what we're going to be doing at each time, and hopefully we have a little bit of extra time to do a little bit of splashing around, but this is what our schedule kind of looks like, and we'll be back at school by 1:45. Then I have here the attendance checklist, and I love this template because it gives me room to write my students' names, and it goes all the way down to 30 students, and I only have 22 coming along, and then I can check off whether they're leaving or are they left and returned, so it's an easy way to keep track of students. Then I have here my chaperone group list, and here I'm going to give each parent a list of the groups that the students are going to be in, and I have their students' names covered, and it goes, I have printed out groups of 6, and each spot looks like this: group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, and group 6. And on the template, actually, you can go up to several groups, and I just needed 6 groups. Honestly, I just needed 5 groups because I have enough chaperones for 5-to-1 ratio, so that's really great. And I'll give my parents each a copy of this one as well. And then I also have this template, which is the emergency information, and it is student names, the contact, first contact, the phone number, second contact, and the phone number. And I just list the students' names here, and then list their information based on the permission slip I sent them, where parents were supposed to write their name, the contact, emergency contact, and permission. So this was really great because it went with the permission slip, and all I had to do is look at the permission slips and then write their information. And then this one is the field trip checklist. So each student had a permission slip to take home, and then they had to bring it back, and I gave them about a week or so to do it, and each of them brought their permission slip back, and then as they brought it back, I wrote down their name and then whether they turned in the permission slip, and then if they volunteered to be a chaperone, by each student's name, I just checked off whether their parent or volunteer was going to be chaperoning. Now I don't have any lunch checked off because we are going to be having like a picnic style lunch, so wasn't necessary for them to bring a lunch. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Break, move, drop. Break, move, drop. All of these processes happen to a rock. Break, move, drop. Break, move, drop. All of these processes happen to a rock. Whether in Bending breaks it, erosion takes it, and when the motion stops, deposition drops. Wind and water moving around, gravity pulls it down.
Hello friends, so I'm back in my classroom and just like that, the day is over. I am extremely exhausted. I definitely did get a little bit of a tan there, but my students had so much fun. I think the investigation, just like everything, went so well. My students were extremely engaged and they were answering questions, and we did the song out there, and it just went really great. I'm so excited. A lot of parents showed up. I had several chaperones. I had more than enough chaperones, and I'm just happy that everything went so well, and we all got back safely. And I had about 3 students check out while we were at the beach, so we got back and finished the movie. As you can see, I was playing it back there, and dismissal time was just on time before we had to go. So I gotta clean up my classroom a little bit. I have like a lot of things going on here, some trash on that table, and just like my inflatables are everywhere on the tables. So I've got a little bit of cleaning up to do, and then I'm gonna get my escape room ready for tomorrow. This past weekend I spent some time using for the first time, my laminator. My mom got me this laminator, and I don't know why I haven't had one in all these years teaching, but finally got a laminator, and because we don't have one at the school, so I asked for that for my birthday. And so I finally used it, and I'm going to be going ahead and prepping that. I already prepped it over the weekend, and I put it like in its envelope, but I need to put it in the boxes and set the code for it on the key. So I'm gonna prepare that. So tomorrow our theme day is camping, and I'm gonna go ask around for a tent because I do not have one, and kind of set up the room so that we can have like a camping theme kind of going on in the classroom. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but gonna make it work. And then it's also kind of like our art day. We had to do 2 balloons in one because of the field trip, so we'll do a camping / theme day, and part of the day we'll do some artwork, and then do a camping theme while we're working on some of our work. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of a ketchup and pickles, and I'll show you guys that later, probably perhaps tomorrow if you're not familiar with it. Also an idea, I got a pocket full of primary. Well, I've seen it before, I just haven't implemented it in my classroom until now, because we have some catching up to do and some work to turn in. So I saw it and I was like, oh, that's perfect. And it is a free resource from Pocketful of Primary, so go check it out if you are wondering what to display so that students turn in their work and hold them accountable for it. So I'm gonna get going. I have some cleaning up to do, and prepare that escape room, and then I'm gonna head home. I was thinking about going to the gym, but I'm a little tired, so I don't know. I almost feel like just going back to the beach. It was so nice out, and we saw 2 manatees and a bunch of starfish. So I have to say it was a fantastic day, and yeah. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow.
May I please hold it? Turn it around.
Hold on. I don't think we should all hold it.
Wow. Its mouth is in the middle.
Let's not have probably pass it around. Ow.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's in surface right now. Oh my god. I want to hold that.
Good morning, friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. And today is a new day. Terrific Tuesday, I say. It's been an interesting morning. I've had to do some setting up, and today is actually a camping theme day / art day. I have some things planned for today, and as you can see, I've set up some of my tents out here. I've had to borrow some because I didn't realize how expensive they are, and I do not have one. So I'm so thankful for those who let me borrow it. And I've set them up in my classroom, and we're gonna do a camping theme. I have my little paper fireplace to do, so I need to move the tables around this morning and get that going for my students when they come back. So I did get my escape room ready, and I'm feeling like a little tickle in my throat, and I don't know if I'm feeling sick. I am feeling a little bit funny today, so I don't know, and I'm hoping that I'm not feeling sick, but yeah, this morning should be interesting, and I have to get my stuff ready for the day as well. And then I have like my camping theme outfit going, put on some camping theme clothes. I don't even know. I did my best. But some of my students brought their sleeping bags and some flashlights. So we're going to see how this day turns out. And I will catch up with you guys later. This is how it turned out. I did the best I could. I hope you guys like it, and I definitely hope my students like it. The tent's up, bug spray to set the theme, our little fireplace, some pillows, the sleeping blanket, and then you come over here and we got the other one going. Here it is. And this one's a smaller tent, but I think it works just great. And then we'll turn off the lights to set the tone. Ta-da! And I really hope my students like it. I love this idea, and I think we're gonna have so much fun learning in this kind of environment. And now the very last thing I'm gonna do is I bought some crackers and marshmallows, and I'm gonna be putting them in baggies for my students to snack on during silent reading this afternoon. When they come back from lunch, I usually let my students read for about 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes on their own, any self-selected reading, and we call it SSR. So I'm gonna be putting these in baggies for them, and I'll be giving it to them this afternoon during their reading time. Hello friends, so it's now the end of the day, and I think the day went fantastic. I'm extremely tired though. I've already cleaned up the room. As you can see, the room is cleaned up and nice and organized again. It was kind of a mess and kind of crowded in here, so I did have my students help me put down the tent so that I can return them back to the people that let me borrow them, that I am so grateful for, and gonna take that back to them because well, I promised them I would. So I do definitely think I want to do this again with the next year's group. It is something that really got my students excited, and I definitely could see this working out, doing this in like as a theme lesson. So this is something that I'm going to put in my pocket for next year. I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up here. I'm almost done with my classroom, organizing my paperwork and getting things done. The volcanoes came out excellent, and unfortunately the cups I had were too small, so I'm going to show you how they turned out, but we have to still finish them tomorrow because they're not quite finished yet. So this is what they turned out to look like, and I thought they were just really great, really creative. My students did a really good job in designing it, and then we're going to have like a little small competition on who did... Hi Bella. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is already the middle of the week, and I am extremely excited today because it is STEM day. I'm so excited. Our school has partnered up or reached out to the community to talk about or to invite volunteers from the U.S. Naval Hospital, and they're going to be coming to talk to our kids about STEM and doing some projects with them and the whole school is going to be participating. So that's extremely exciting. I cannot wait. As you can tell, we did some STEM yesterday with the volcano, like I was showing you, and that came out terrific. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like when we do it as a whole school. So that's what we have going on this morning. We are going to be going around 10 o'clock or 10:20, I believe it was. And then on Monday, we're going to have another company or another group coming in to the school, and they're going to be doing STEM all day. So today is kind of like a taste, and then our class is actually we're having a STEM day / art day. So I'm going to get out the STEM boxes and let me show you what those look like. They're super cool. I really, really like them. Our school purchased them, and we are just enjoying them, honestly, because we're going to be using them in our classroom, and like it'll stay here at the 4th grade classroom. But we have these STEM boxes, and they're right here in my room. And they're different ones. This one is Don't Lose Your Marbles, and it includes all of these things, and then everything is inside. And we get to build this project, and it comes with all the material, the task cards, and everything. So this was Don't Lose Your Marbles. Then there's 2 more I have. This one is Alarm Your Pencil Box Lab, and then the last one is Space Lander Activity Lab. So these are going to be super helpful in our classroom for STEM, and my students will be absolutely prepared for whatever they have for us, and that will be the thing that we do today. So we have a couple things to do as far as making up work and me turning in the grades, and then we have some STEM going on, so lots to do today. But I do really want to enjoy these STEM lab boxes and get my students engaged into science, technology, engineering, and math. So I will catch up with you guys this afternoon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello friends, it's now the end of my day, and I am extremely exhausted, but I am working at getting through the week and just doing my best here. But it has been a great day, actually. The career STEM fair was amazing. I have to say that the person that put it together did a fantastic job, and I was really excited to see how much my students were asking questions. They were so engaged, and I'll throw in some pictures here of what it looked like and what people participated that were from the hospital. They were all from the hospital, so they were like different departments, and it was so well organized, and it was a really great thing that our students were able to be exposed to and interact with people and careers that may be of interest of them. So that was really exciting, and the volcanoes were phenomenal. My students did such a great job. The volcanoes erupted like they were supposed to, and I think just like overall my students did a really great job in the organizational part, and were very creative. And then one of the teachers walks in as we are putting the vinegar and the baking soda, and they were erupting, and it was just like perfect timing because I had that person vote on the best volcano, and one of the groups won, and theirs was actually the most expensive in materials and resources when they were first planning it out. The first part of the project or the STEM project, and it was just quite interesting. They're like, no, you didn't win because yours was the most expensive. And I said, well, we have 2 votes. We have one for the most creative and the most successful, and then we had one for the least expensive model. So that was really great to see. I was so excited to see how they were working together and discussing like the different things that we were talking about in class, because it had to do with what we were learning in reading, and then we did a Nearpod on it about a week ago. So all of that was just like spiraled together very well, and I think it just turned out really, really great, and it was such a fun experiment for them. A lot of them have seen videos. We had seen a video already on it, so it's not something that was completely new. And then we had seen it before as well, before we went on the field study trip. So I think it turned out really well, and overall the experience was so great. So right now I'm gonna wrap up my day. I have the paper that I'm gonna be using, and we did not have red in the teacher's lounge, unfortunately. So I can't do like the red carpet look for the end of the year awards that I wanted to. It's okay, it's the end of the year, so I'm just gonna do with what I have, and I need to go and print out and write out my awards that I'm gonna be giving. I personally give candy awards, and I'm prepared for it. I'm excited. I'm pushing through the end of this week. Friday is field day, so tomorrow is basically like our last instructional day. And then we have field day, and then next week is kind of filled with a bunch of things going on. So I'm gonna get going. I need to wrap up my day here, get my kids home, get us some dinner, go to the gym, and then finally relax. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thursday. It is now Thursday, and we've made it almost to the end of the week. Yay! Today is going to be a luau theme. We're going to be celebrating our end of the year celebrations. I have students who already left for the year, and some students who are leaving for the year. So that's why I decided to do this celebration before next week. Ideally, I would have liked to have done it next week, but given that those circumstances, you got to be flexible. So that's why I have some decorations back here. Can you see them? I have a luau theme going on. My students opted out or decided they wanted to do a luau theme, so I was all for it because I did last year a luau end of the year party for my first graders. So it was perfect because I had most of those materials, and they were easy to put up. So I'm doing a more of a simple kind of celebration. We are going to be eating some popcorn thanks to a very, very generous teacher who makes homemade popcorn, and it is, oh my gosh, so delicious. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, or what the popcorn looks like anyway. So this is what he brought me, and you just like open this up and it's in there. Yum! I am so excited to eat it. We had some for a professional development. Oh my gosh, I can smell it. It smells so good. We had some for professional development, and it was delicious. And I emailed everyone, and I was like, who made the popcorn? I need some, because today is popcorn days according to our balloon countdown. And I thought I'd kind of put things together, and we'd do a celebration eating popcorn. And I won't do my awards till next week. I decided that last night when I was thinking. I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna do the awards next week and do my whole carpet thing next week. So I will be filming that, and I do want to get a chance to show you guys what that looks like, some ideas for next year if you're considering that. It is a fabulous, perfect way to celebrate awards. So that's something that I didn't do in the previous years, and I want to do this year. So I'm very excited to do that this year. Celebration looks like we have kind of like a luau theme going on here, as you can see, and then I have some decorations back there and up here. It's not too crazy. I try to do as much as I could, and then we'll have a little celebration and do some games. Of course, we'll do the hula game, and back here I have a frame where my students will take pictures with each other. So this would be really cute. I really, really like this. My first graders did use this last year, and I had to kind of cover it up because it said first grade. So they'll be taking some pictures, and then we'll be doing a memory digital book, and then I'm going to be recording them, filming them with saying and reflecting on this past year and what their 5th grade goals are. So, and then I got to put that video together for them and give it to them at the end of the year. So I'm super excited about that. I've never done that before. I did like a video last year of like accumulation of all the pictures and videos, but this year I'm going to be stepping it up a notch, I guess, and doing like a recording of my students saying their reflections. So, and that'll be personally to each parent. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna get going. I need to get my day started and get some stuff ready for the day. So I will catch up with you guys later. This is my first time doing this project, and quite frankly, I am very, very intrigued by how creative my students are getting, and very proud of their writing report. So here I have my students' work for the biography bottles. As you can see, some of them are finished and some of them aren't just quite finished yet. But I wanted to share with you guys because I thought this was a really great alternative to another project-based learning activity, and just a good way to incorporate some art and crafts into, oh, that's not good. So I'm gonna stop messing with them because I'm gonna break something. But I wanted to show you guys these reports because I thought they were really great, and I had my students write out their report, or type out the report, write it out and then type it out. And this one's Benjamin Franklin, Elizabeth Stanton, and I actually had my students write the report, and I gave them some, like a sheet to go off by, and with the information they're supposed to have, and I had them include a timeline in Google Docs, and I showed them how to create this. So I really like this opportunity because I was able to show them how to do this and incorporate that into their writing report. So I really appreciated how it turned out, and I'm really excited because I know that they can take this knowledge into the next grade and really use it in life. And this student did their timeline a little bit different, and they all were supposed to incorporate a picture along with making their. This biography bottle has to do with the regions we studied over the course of the year, and as a end of the year project, I wanted them to write a biography, and it's not something that they're unfamiliar with because it's something that they have learned how to do in 3rd grade and even in 2nd grade. So I had them pick a person from one of the regions we were studying, and then they were to write a report on it and then create a biography bottle for it. So this was really exciting. I really enjoyed this end of the year craft project kind of thing, and I think my students did too. They had a lot of fun with it. I provided them with most of the materials, and then they were off to be. Say good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning, viewers.
Happy Friday, right?
Yeah, it's a wonderful Friday.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Today is field day, so it's an all-day event, full day of fun and games. So I won't get to be able to vlog today, and it's just going to be a really busy day. So I do have my shirt. It's a field day, and this is Cuba right here. So it's going to be a really exciting day, but it'll be filled with events and stuff, and I won't be able to vlog. So next week is going to be the last week of school, so I am planning to share with you guys packing up my classroom, and I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly vlog with me and sharing my journey with you as a teacher in 4th grade. So I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.